Hello friends, it is Segway Magic time. This week we are discussing our favourite resurrections in honour of Easter. First things first, I have to second what Sweeney said in her video on Monday. Buffy Prophecy Girl was one of the best things of all time as far as resurrections go. That said, I think my number one resurrection would probably go to Steve Rogers. I mean, the dude was frozen in ice for like 70 years and came back to save the world a bunch of times. That's pretty freaking cool. Another one of my favourite resurrections would have to be Dean Winchester in season 4 of Supernatural. It's kind of like Buffy season 6, but without the depression. This probably counts as spoilery because Murray hasn't seen that far yet, but guess what? There's like 10 million more seasons of the show, so I'm pretty sure you could guess, Murray, that Dean wasn't going to stay dead for very long. Let's talk Lord of the Rings. Gandalf in the Two Towers. Not only was that a freaking cool resurrection, but when they go to Edoras and Saruman is taunting Gandalf using Theoden's body or whatever the hell is happening there, and he like throws off his cloak and he's like, bitch please, I'm Gandalf the White now. That is just freaking amazing and wonderful and I love it. Doctor Who, and more specifically Jack Harkness. He has a bunch of pretty cool resurrections over the years, specifically in Torchwood. But the one I'm thinking of here is in The Parting of the Ways, where Rose, as the Bad Wolf, brings Jack back to life, and that was just fabulous for me because Jack Harkness is one of my all-time favourite characters from that show, and I would have been really, really heartbroken if he had died for reals. Yes, I just said for reals. That is a thing that happened. I will never say it again. Going back to my teen years a little bit, I want to give a shout out to literally everything that happens in The Mummy. I'm not entirely sure if that counts as resurrection, considering that most of the, like, coming back from the dead type characters are actually the undead, and they're all, like, corpseified and gross, to quote Hoban Washburn. But that movie is magical, and I will not hear a bad word spoken about it, and I love all of it. All of the resurrections are good in that movie. And finally, I want to talk Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not entirely sure if Jack Sparrow's entrance in the third movie when he comes over the sand dune on the ship in, like, the afterlife or whatever, I'm not sure if that counts as resurrection because technically he's still dead at that point, I think. But that is a fucking cool entrance. As Sweeney said on Monday, we want to hear from you guys, so go ahead and make your own Segway Magic videos on the topic of your favourite pop culture resurrections. Post your videos on Saturday and leave us the links on Twitter and Tumblr with the hashtag SegwayMagic, and we will put them together in a roundup post. And by we, I mean Mari. Mari, you are the bestest, and I will see your face on Friday. What the fuck is the capital of Rohan?